Alright, so this is day 2. The typhoon is hit, so it's going to be really rainy, really windy, but hopefully not too noisy, and we can get some really beautiful sound of the rain and some great shots. Our plan this morning is to go get some breakfast noodles. I think everyone is really going to enjoy that. While we walked to breakfast, the one thing I forgot to mention earlier was the food. Chaozhou has some of my most favorite food, from fried taro to meatballs and noodles to braised goose and beef. Chaozhou is also famous in China for its hot pot. With a full belly, we went to explore the city. In the heart of the downtown, there are so many well-preserved historical houses of important people throughout the history of Chaozhou. Combined with the ambience of the city, it really feels like a step back in time.
This is a very important part of Chaozhou. This place is the place for the Chaozhou governors. So, in Beijing, we have a place for the king and the governor. In Chaozhou, we also have a smaller place for the king and the governor. So they come to work here. If the normal people have something, okay, he stolen my cow, they will come here to let the governor be their judge, and then they will reason, and then the governor will give them the final conclusion, who's wrong, who's right, and then who need to compensate. So this is the place. I'm not sure if they still let people go inside. We're going to find out.
We were not actually able to get in because they are in the middle of a restoration project. So we moved on to the next part of our trip, the Chaozhou City Wall. Alright, so we were going to go to the city wall and get a nice overview of our outlook of the city for our video. But I don't know if you can tell, but there's a big rain coming, so hopefully we'll get that another day. With that being said, we took a walk around the ancient culture streets. We will hopefully be back in the evening one of these days to show you a little bit more of the hustle and bustle. However, on our way back to the homestay to try to make it back before the rain, we happened upon this old home. I'll let Becky explain what is important about this place.
Today, we are visiting an old house owned by people called Tang. Tang was born in 1541 and died in 1598. He was born in Chaozhou, so he is a local Chaozhou. And he had a chance to get education at that time. So he was able to go to an important exam and became a governor when he was 20. He is a very smart people, so he walked his way up, and then he was called back to Nanjing, which is the capital of the king at that time. And he became a person that can walk beside the king, help the king to make decisions. Such high position make him very wealthy and well respected. His mom got sick. He moved back to Chaozhou and take care of his mom until his mom passed away. And then he retired in Chaozhou. So he got this nice apartment or houses in Chaozhou. And people nowadays want to remember him and respect him. They kept the house and then do some part of the remodeling, but they try to keep the original part for people to see.
I just dropped my family off at the Uber so that they could go to Becky's village. As I was saying, it's a pretty private place. We're not really sure they're going to like having someone with a camera there. So while they visit her village, I'm going to get some good footage of the West Lake. I was not able to get that footage. My batteries were dying and my headache from the cold was getting worse. So I went back to the homestay to charge up and go to the one place all Americans go when they have a headache, to the coffee shop. Chaozhou not only has some of the best tea, but also is home to my favorite coffee shop, Elite Coffee. I come here often when we visit. The staff are always very friendly and the coffee is exceptional. They do a lot to promote Chaozhou culture by hosting meetings of some of the most influential people in the area. Even though the weather and my sickness still continue to plague me on this trip, our friends are coming tomorrow and it's going to be an excellent day to show off some of the beautiful places in this beautiful city. Stay tuned for day 3 of our Chaozhou tour.